5-0.
7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock.
Verizon 8 and AT&T time.
7 o'clock is time for the February 25th town board hearing. Necessarily absent is the supervisor and and also one board member, host. Pledge of allegiance, Hal? You want to do it? Sure.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we have no public hearing. We need approval of the minutes. Second. Any approvals from the floor? Oh, all in favor? Aye. Pete does it, forget to vote on, okay. Privilege of the floor? Anybody on the line, privilege of the floor? You have any public concerns, anything? Okay. All right, let's do the reports of the standing committees. Public Works.
Yeah, Public Works met this morning. We got updates at water and sewer and highway and works. Most of the stuff on the list here, you can read online, if they can put it on there. I'll go through just a few of them. The gearbox on the belt press has been replaced. The drive motor needs work. I quit on the trickling filter. They're getting some quotes. The DMR for January has been finished. Let's see, the lift station routine maintenance is still ongoing. Manhole inspections are still ongoing. They had 2 services they replaced or installed on County Road 8. They also had 2 water main breaks, one on County Road 8 and one on Town Line Road. Crews replaced the saddle over on Shortsville Road. And they are looking into a handicap ramp for the office building. That is water and sewer, highway and parks. The highway is ongoing equipment maintenance. They've been plowing and salting roads, hauling snow out of the cul-de-sacs, repairing mailboxes. They're mixing salt with magic. And they did the lane closure for the Wood Drive Bridge. The parks are out plowing and salting parking lots, plowing and snow blowing sidewalks, servicing summer equipment, repair picnic benches and tables and benches. The new zero turn has come in, and that's all I have. Mike?
Okay, thanks, Ron. Nate?
The town operations this morning, 3 resolutions we can discuss as they come up. The town has applied for about a $600,000 grant. It's an infrastructure grant to work on some improvements to the sewer line in town. The TAP grant that we've been working on, they're still working on wrapping that up. Murano Homes there on 41. I'm just waiting until the weather gets a little bit better to figure out the Stone Dust Trail connection into the Auburn Trail from there, the development over there. Some of it will need to be blacktopped, but again, that's going to be weather dependent on when we finally get some warmer weather. The Ag Advisory Committee did meet last Thursday, discussed 2 proposed purchase of development rights for a couple of farms in town. And also they did vote and they voted to finalize the draft Ag Conservation Overlay District. And they seem to be happy with the way that worked out. I can report on the rest of that. And so it'll be submitted to the town board for consideration. Staff is still working on updates to town codes. We've town board completed the review of the Parks and Rec master plan. And we're gonna start the formal public review period. And everything else will be posted, or has been already.
All set, Nate?
Yep.
Thank you. Reports to town officials, the supervisor's report has been filed with the town clerk. So we'll go over to highway and parks. Something to answer that.
No, not really. I don't have a whole lot to add. I did hear from the regional salesman today that he told me the two trucks that I ordered back in April of 2023 are scheduled to be built at International in March of this year. Yep, and the two that I ordered for this year are scheduled to be built in August. Then they'll go up to Viking Chavez and probably sit there for another 6 or 8 months before they. We won't see them this year, hopefully early next year. And I have no new news to report on the salt situation. Still in the same boat. If we can get it out of American rock salt. We did. They are looking into getting salt out of Canada, but it's gonna be very, very expensive if we do.
Spring's coming. It's the only thing we can hope for.
That's about it. I think I'm gonna send a few 10-wheelers over tomorrow and haul in some ice control sand. Have some on hand, just in case. That's all I got.
Town clerk, anything?
To date, we have taken in over 12.259 million. We still have another month to go. Second notice is allowed.
Water and sewer?
Without rehashing everything that we did this morning at Public Works, just been trying to get my head wrapped around all the facilities. Did a partial walkthrough of the sewer treatment plant in depth this evening. I've gotten around to most all of the pump stations to do my own individual assessments of them and kind of trying to create a master list of some things that need to be addressed at the facility.
It's a long process.
It is.
Just be patient.
I'm trying.
Building and zoning.
We're updating codes. Ron and I are working on that to present to the board here next month. And we're working on integrating into our new software that the board approved for us.
Planning board, I won't forget you like Pete does. What you got?
We're at, the Blazy, we got 3 items on the agenda for, March 5th. A Blazy final site plan application for lot 2. We've got, the Hollander Designs preliminary site plan approval. And another de Hollander Designs for lot R3 and Scott Plain subdivision track, so preliminary site plan approval, so we had 3 things on the agenda, we got a lot more coming up, though. A lot more.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Director of Planning and Development, Ron, what you got?
Basically, the town ops report has been posted, distributed today to those that are on the list. Western Sureties has yet to respond to our challenge for the maintenance bond for one of the subdivisions here. And we're working with Sky Solar to get their lot line adjustment for the transfer of land over there so we can construct a commercial drive. That's basically it.
Thanks, Ron. Town engineer?
Yep, a few quick things. We're working through the wastewater treatment plant improvements for the clarifiers and the filtration replacement. Working on year-end pretreatment program submission to DEC. We went over that internally today, so we'll be setting up a meeting with you, Aaron, to go over all that information. Running brook drainage. We'll have a couple options to the town on concept plans for that. Cranberry Drive project, we're working on adding in electric conduit to replace while we do the road reconstruction. Some of the conduit and electric going to the streetlights there, and that's about all I have.
Okay, well, thanks.
Yep.
Do we have the annual report online, which is not here? No? Recreation not here? All right, Al, you wanna? This is just a quick.
2 sentences.
Okay.
Well,
You can do 3.
I had 3 items. The overlay district is been recommended to the board for consideration now. We have the two farmland protection implementation grant applications. We recommended to endorse both of them, so there will be a letter at some point for the town to certify it. And lastly, Sheldon Farms has announced an auction of their equipment March 14th. This is kind of a big development in the local ag community. Gardy has health issues, and so they are selling their machinery and renting out the land.
And what about the land? Is he still gonna rent it out, the land still?
Yes, but
Okay. He just wants to
I
get rid of
understand it is already rented, but
new machinery there, so. Some of it's new anyway.
it's one of the pillars of the ag community.
Okay.
Calling it quits.
Okay, thanks, Al. Communications are on file, reports and minutes are on file. We get to the resolutions. Resolution 1 is a resolution recognizing the transferring obsolete court records from the town clerk to the town. On the second, all in favor? Aye. Second resolution is authorizing the code enforcement officer to enter into a contract with InStream for document conversion services and content management system at a cost not to exceed $70,085.
Second.
On, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Third resolution is a resolution authorizing the town board to refund the planning board fees for special unit permit for 620 State Route 96. Okay, all in favor? Aye. That was the one that wasn't necessary, right?
Yep, for Myers. Or we,
Resolution number 4 is approving a change order PCCO number 004 for tactical construction for the town hall renovation project.
Second.
Wait, Ron. All in favor, is there any discussion on that? You wanna go over it later?
it's just some lighting issues that had to
Yeah.
be changed and some motion sensors, so.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstract number 5 is to pay the bills, general fund. $113,129.16. Highway fund, $47,018.09. Town capital project, $129,245.90. Mackenzie water line is $161,355.41. Water tank repairs, $152,612.01. Route 332 in Colette is $127,046.21. Storm drainage, $8,154.78. Lighting district is $2,329.63. The sewer district, $70,989.79. Water district, $25,988.94. The payroll deductions are $8,969.02. The total abstract is $847,075.26.
Second.
All in favor? Is there any abstentions? No? Aye. All right. Training, the 2 under 100, and there's no executive session, we don't have enough to talk about that. Do we have anything else tonight? Anybody? You want one thing? We missed something?
Are you gonna act on those 2 items?
The training? Oh, we don't have.
You don't have to?
Not under 100, if it's over 100, we do talk about it. You want me to tell you what it is, or it's just? Okay, all right, usually it's $100 or more that we put it on there, and there.
Yeah, that's Mike.
And- Do we have anything else tonight? What? Anything?
Does anybody need to say anything?
Anybody? Nobody?
Motion to adjourn, come on.
Timing,
Yeah.
FLP, talk.
I shut my machine off.